Hi guys, Dan here from TheGamersHub, here to bring you yet another weekly roundup. So, starting with reviews, we have Project X. It was written by Chris, who gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. He goes on to say that this is the biggest fan service crossover to date, but fails to be a great strategy game because, well, it's kind of focused all on fan service. So it looks good and has plenty to play through with over 50 hours worth of gameplay. But it becomes repetitive and there is zero strategy. Next in reviews we have Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter. Reviewed by Nate, he gave the game a rather high 4 out of 5 stars. Whilst the game isn't perfect, it has plenty of content bursting at the seams which will pull you in for hours and hours on end. The game is free, so that's good. Can't complain if it's free. And Nate thinks that every gamer should give it a go. Right, over from our reviews, we go on to our previews. Starting with a title you probably haven't heard of and can be pronounced two ways. Elsword or Elsword? I'm gonna go Elsword. So, Elsword. Josh got his hands on this new MMO title, which is set to be released in the UK pretty damn soon. It's already out in America and in some places in Europe. So, for all you eager fans out of there, I'm sure the wait will be over soon. It also isn't too intensive on the PC, so, you know, even if you've got a crappy old laptop, it probably will play it on it. And again, it is a free-to-play game, so not really got much excuse. Unless MMOs aren't your sort of thing, which are not mine. There's also a trailer out for it, which is in the article, so I'll have a link below. Next is the preview for Beyond Two Souls, which Vaughn had a go on. There were 2 demos. The first one, he played, well, as the main character Jodie, and in the second one he played Jodie. But 2 differences was the location and what you're doing obviously in the demo. The first one was in Somalia, where you're looking after young lads and where you were looking to take out a most wanted US target. In the demo you obviously got to go and play as Jodie and switch to the ethereal Aiden, which is obviously the cool thing about it, because you can float about and, you know, interact with your surroundings, which can help you in the game. And on the second part of the demo is in the train, you could just sort of annoy people on the train. Sadly though, Vaughn was a little bit disappointed with what he played through. He said that it was a little bit dull, and the NPCs in the game, comparing that to the main characters, they just seemed a little bland. Obviously the voice acting probably wasn't as good, maybe the level of detail on the actual characters themselves just weren't up to standard. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out. You can find all the links in the articles I've mentioned in this video below if you fancy a more in-depth read on each of the articles. But that's it from me this week. It's kind of a short one compared to last week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.